Okay, we have one more reaction to the Trump speech. This is Jasmine Crockett after the speech, and I didn't see this video until this morning, and I wish that I still had not seen it. But she was explaining why she walked out alongside a group of other lawmakers, and well, just listen.
He up there, he's spewing all kinds of nonsense, and let me just be real, and we weren't gonna sit for that. We wouldn't, we showed up, and if he had some sense, then maybe we would have been about that life, but y'all know he ain't got no sense, so please give some love. This took a little bit of coordinating to do, for sure. We got some cool shirts. We got Madam Williams, who just happens to have the honorary seat. It's not even honorary because she's holding it down, y'all. But the legend himself, John Lewis, that is the seat in which she currently serves. So she honored his legacy. This is the message that she wanted to send today. We've got my sis, Andrea Salinas, and she kept it real simple. Resist. That's what we about. Where's Maxwell? We got Max. No kings live here, okay?
No kings.
Yeah, we sending a message. We sending a message. We've got President Musk. Y'all saw the camera just flash to him, because this is really his administration. And we got another resist. Listen, and mine is let me get you, Jazz.
Shirley Chisholm, the ultimate unbought and unbossed.
That's Jasmine Crockett. Right, y'all.
Yeah. Okay. We weren't going to sit for that shit. We're not about that life. That's a sitting member of Congress. We're not about that life. Put quotes. Put that in quotes. That's a quote that will live. We're not about that life. Representative Jasmine Crockett, United States Congresswoman. Look, the idiocracy comparisons have been made so many times that they're just not even interesting anymore. But I feel the need to point out that this is literally idiocracy. This is how the politicians in that movie speak. This is it. We're here. 20 years ago, it was considered comically ridiculous that members of Congress would use Ebonics. In fact, it was so absurd, it was so outrageous that Mike Judge imagined it would take 500 years to get to this point. That's how far-fetched it was 20 years ago. And now we're here. And I couldn't help but thinking about this sitting in the room. There's the hilarious scene, which is becoming less and less hilarious and more just a documentary in Idiocracy of the State of the Union, in this dystopian world 500 years in the future where everybody's a moron. And I'm watching the State of the Union, and at least when it comes, because in that scene, you've got the crowd, which they're all members of Congress, and they're just shouting and heckling through the whole speech, and shouting in with Ebonics, and acting like they're at a rap concert or something. And, when you're in the room for this, that's what they were doing. That actually happened. It is the scene. The only thing we didn't get is, because in the movie, President Camacho pulls out a machine gun and shoots it, into the sky to get everyone's attention. We didn't get that from Trump, but we got most of the rest of it. And in fact, this is worse. It is actually worse than Idiocracy in certain ways. Because in that movie, there are no smart people left in the world. That's the whole premise, that the globe is populated exclusively by idiots. And Luke Wilson's character has like a 100 IQ or something, but he's the smartest guy on earth because everyone else is so dumb. So, so in that world, it stands to reason that President Camacho and the members of Congress are actually smart in comparison to everybody else. The people of the United States in the year 2500 are, they actually made reasonable decisions in the voting booth, and they voted in these morons, but they're smart and competent people in comparison to everybody else. But that's not the case for us, actually. There are plenty of smart and competent people in this country. Plenty of them. Jasmine Crockett is an unintelligible moron in comparison to most people in the country. It's not like national IQ levels have plummeted so drastically that now Crockett is the best we can do. Now, IQ levels have dipped a little bit, I think, if you look at the trends. In fact, maybe they've dipped more than a little bit, but not by that much. Not by so much that these people are now, well, yeah, look, they're the best and brightest. they're not great, but they're the best we can do. That's not the case. Even in Jasmine Crockett's district, I can't believe that she's anywhere close to the most competent or qualified person. And yet she was still elected to office. So I don't know, what is worse? What's worse? Is it worse to have incompetent morons representing us in Congress because everyone is so stupid that they're the best we could do? Or is it worse when actually there's a lot of smart people and competent people, but we are still electing Jasmine Crockett? I don't know. I think the latter is the worst scenario, and that's kind of where we are. So it's an idiocracy by choice in a lot of ways. Hey YouTube, thanks for listening to the show. If you'd like access to my full show with no ads, you should go to dailywire.com and use promo code Walsh to get 2 months free on all annual plans. See you there.